Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Gone a long way up and away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Alexandro. Rabiot. De Ligt. Bentancur. It's a loose ball. Rebic. Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu. He's had a goal!
Hernandez quickly realised that he could have a puck. Not his best.
Quadrado. Bentancur. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to dink it in. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Juventus just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And here's the chance to counter. That's great strength on the ball. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chiesa plays it short. Pumps it into the area. Big chance! Rabiot. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Calabria. He's got options out wide. Receives it from behind. Crosses in a low one. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Kessié gets it back, and the counter is on. Çalhanoğlu drives it forward. And a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kessié. Brahim Diaz. He's got a chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cleared without complication. Goes for the cross. Up he gets! Quadrado. Bentancur. Rebic. Just brushed off the ball there. Kessié. In by Çalhanoğlu. Up to meet it! Chiesa. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
And it's Cuadrado. Knocks it away. Bentancur. Chiesa! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Brahim Diaz. Kessié. Rebic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Calabria. Brahim Diaz. Rebic! Kessié battles to win it back. He goes long. That's it! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Played out to the right. Hernandez. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Cuadrado. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexandro. Chiesa. Rabiot. And it's Cuadrado. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he just whacks it away. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Plays it through, could cross it here.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Çalhanoğlu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rabiot, Bentancur, Chiellini, De Ligt, Chiellini, and it's played forward, pinged forward. Oh, good interception. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rabiot. And it's Calabria. Kessié. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's had that put. Brahim Diaz! Çalhanoğlu. Danilo tries to get it forward quickly. Rebic. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets up to head it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That's not going far. Brahim Diaz. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cuadrado. And here's Cuadrado. Danilo. Danilo plotting from out on the right-hand side. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Milan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Rebic. Rebic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. Has a goal! And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Now, can he capitalise? Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
De Ligt tries to switch the play. And it's Alexandro. Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, that's neat. Bentancur.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's been levered clear. Rebic. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Chiesa. Done very well to intervene. Out to the right. Cuadrado. That is terrific skill. Aimed in towards the centre. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu switches it towards the other side. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Chiesa. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Brahim Diaz. Looks to dink one. Massive leap! Oh, that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Jard positions himself well and cuts it out. Calabria tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. There's no flag. Finds it. Chiesa is fouled. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's played forward. Jard does well to read it and intercepts. Cuadrado. Driving on, he could shoot here. Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rabiot. Over to the left. Has he picked him out? Oh, real danger here. Chooses to go back. He's gone for it. Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was an...
The first 45 minutes are up. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. It's Dybala. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Kessié. Plays it out to the flank. Kessié. Real chance! To get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Kessié. Rebic. Çalhanoğlu plays it long. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Danilo. Rebic. Rebic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Quadrado. Bentancur hoists it forward. Yard tries to clear. Brahim Diaz. Calabria. Calabria plays it forward. Rebic gets wrestled off the ball. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Dybala. Chiesa. De Ligt. De Ligt drives it forward. Danilo goes looking, and the flag has stayed down. Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Kessié. Hernandez. Plays it over to the other flank. Chiesa. Bentancur. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets it out to the wing. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Hoists it forward. Nice little flick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rabiot. Bentancur. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rebic looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hernandez. Kessié spreads it towards the left. Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He's had a shot! Hernandez plays it out to the wing. Brahim Diaz! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Chiesa. Dybala plays it forward. Chiesa has a pop! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
He's having a look round. And here's Dybala! Oh, that's a fine save!
Paulo Dybala really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Oh, it's Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu is onto it and can take it up. And he's there to cut it out. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Chiesa. Calabria gets it back. Rebic. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Bentancur. Arthur tries to get it forward quickly. Cleared away. And it's Alexandre. Alexandro goes on an adventurous run. Arthur. Hernandez. Kessié. Brahim Diaz. Out to the left it goes. Kessié. Çalhanoğlu. Hit into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Alexandro. Chiesa, he's left his man. Calabria gets his foot in there. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Forward it goes. Brahim Diaz plays it out to the flank. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Going through. That intervention was very necessary. Chiesa drives it forward. Cuadrado. Battles to win it back. Rebic. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Dybala spreads it towards the left. Alexandro. Chiesa. Kessié out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Rebic. There's the through ball. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Dybala. And it's Dybala. Gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. Now they could break here. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's come loose. De Ligt goes looking. Out for a throw. Kessié has gone out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Rebic. Kessié.
Good take.
Shoots! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Chiellini. De Ligt. Hoists it forward. Bernardeschi pushes to get on the end of it. Rebic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bentancur. Arthur. Chiellini plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chiellini. Struck first time! Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Juventus couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rebic tries to get it forward quickly. De Ligt. Bernardeschi. And it's Danilo. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Brahim Diaz. He's through the middle. Rebic. He could be in. Rebic! Oh, denied at the last.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, what a... It's Çalhanoğlu! No mistake! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. Hits one! No, that's just wide. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Into the last 5 minutes. Timely intervention. Bernardeschi. De Ligt. Chiellini. De Ligt. Chiellini. De Ligt drives it forward. Brahim Diaz. Rebic. Dinks one in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dashing forward at pace. Well played, he saw that coming. Kjaer. Hernandez. Hernandez plays it forward. Arthur. Dybala. Chiesa. Knocks it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kessié, Rebic, Çalhanoğlu, Rebic, forward it goes. Look at the goal! And he's missed it. Calabria hoists it forward. And it's Dybala. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, he's in! Hits one! So that's it. It is all over. Milan winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Alexandro. Bentancur. Chiellini drives it forward. Lovely feet. Puts it in with a header! Goal! First blood drawn. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bentancur. Cuadrado. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Forward it goes. Cuadrado. Bentancur. Cuadrado. Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. Brahim Diaz. And the weighted pass. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bentancur. Chiellini. Chiesa. That is as far as they're going to go. Kja. Calabria. Brahim Diaz. Rebic! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Danilo with the clearance. Brahim Diaz has a hit! Just off target.
Kessié certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rabiot. Rebic. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, nice touch. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Rabiot. Well played, he saw that coming. Kessié. Çalhanoğlu. Kessié. And there's a long ball. Çalhanoğlu gets flagged offside. Finds himself eased off the ball. Rabiot plays it out to the wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Calabria gets it away. Hernandez. Milan have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Çalhanoğlu pumps it into the area. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. It's a throw-in. Chiesa. Bentancur. Milan have got themselves in front very early here. Cuadrado hoists it forward. Ronaldo, he's onside. Time to deliver. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz tries to get it forward quickly. Rebic tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kessié. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Across the field it goes. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Could try cutting inside here. A really good feat. That's good defending, very good defending. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Danilo does well to read it and intercepts. De Ligt.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Well, nobody's going to argue with that. Clears it out of harm's way. It's gone out for a throw-in. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Has a pop! Fair effort, he reacted well.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Alexandro. Oh, that's nice. Juventus get it back again. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's hoisted clear. Juventus have it back and they can go again. De Ligt with the crossfield ball. Chiesa. Oh, sweet feet. Ball driven towards the far post. Rebic gets it out to the wing. Brahim Diaz. Milan scored earlier. Milan have a free kick. Of a goal, and with that goal comes comfort. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Rabiot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Rebic. Played into space out wide. Driving on, a real charge here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he's there to clear it. Kessie plays it backwards. It's one! No attempt, just the wrong outcome. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Turns and goes back. And it's Calabria. It's a loose ball. Brahim Diaz. Kessie. Rebic. Rebic! Oh, that was close. Gets wrestled off the ball. Calabria. A buccaneering run from the defender. There are a few waiting for it. And the finish! Cuadrado. Ball's gone out of play. Bentancur, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cuadrado. De Ligt switches it towards the other side. Alexandro. Oh, that's neat. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Rabiot is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Well positioned to make that interception. De Ligt. Alexandro. Brahim Diaz. Rebic! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Played out to the right. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Calabria. And it's played forward. Calabria. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short, and it's Calabria. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Danilo looks to bypass the midfield. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plenty waiting in the middle. Overhit and out of play. Milan are in control here on the brink of half-time. Çalhanoğlu provides an outlet. Up to meet it! And oh! And it's there! And surely that settles it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Szczesny tries to clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Calabria. And it's Calabria. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz. Out towards the flank. He's had that put on a plate. Bentancur can hoist it clear. Hernandez. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
Gorgeous control there.
Gets up to head it! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Has he found his man? Rabiot. Kessié. Chance to break. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
Oh, really good feet from him. It's a brilliant interception.
They've managed to get it away. Kessié. The referee brings the first half to a close.
As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change in the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Brahim Diaz. He's looked long this time.
He's got options out wide.
And a header! Danger averted for now. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gets it back. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Brahim Diaz. It's Çalhanoğlu!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Calabria. Kessié hoists it forward. Brahim Diaz plays it out to the flank. Aimed it up, he gets! And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Milan produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Milan totally rampant here. Rabiot. Chiesa. Rabiot. And here's Dybala. And once more they can't get through. Dybala is fouled. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save. Hernandez can get it clear. Kessié plays it forward. No foul, says the referee. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Great leap! And that's been levered clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for the cross.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Danilo plays it over to the other flank. Now it's Dybala. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets it out to the wing. And a shot! De Ligt tries to switch the play. Chiesa. Alexandro is charging up on the overlap. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Rebic is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Calabria.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence. To finish! Rabiot attempts a clearance. Kessié, Rebic, has a hit! That has faded wide. Just brushed off the ball there. Kessié. Kjaer. Kessié. Hernandez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rebic. Calabria. Forward it goes. Can he deliver? And he's whipped it in low.
Juventus have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chiesa. Dybala. Juventus disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now a chance to break. He's found his man. And the defence can get it clear. Calabria gets it back. Dybala battles to win it back. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Keeps everyone guessing. So who's he picking out? Plays it back. Played out to the right. Calabria knocks one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And we're not going to make any further progress now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Juventus can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arthur. Quadrado. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kessié. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Brahim Diaz. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Chooses to go back. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And the ball's come out.
Brahim Diaz really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Cuadrado. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rebic. Out to the right. Nicely controlled. Calabria. And it's got through. Carries far too far and out of play. Juventus making another change here. And it's played forward. Now it's Dybala. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Rebic. Brahim Diaz. Hit into the middle. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Bernardeschi drives it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to cut it out. Bernardeschi. Chiellini. Alexandro. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Rebic. And it's been taken straight back. Brahim Diaz. Kessié. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Milan just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Arthur goes looking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Away from immediate danger. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chiellini knocks it away. Arthur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Oh, good interception. Brahim Diaz. Çalhanoğlu, who's made his mark on this game. Hernandez. Kessié. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Brahim Diaz! No, that's just wide.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Calabria. Forward it goes. Rebic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill there. Bentancur. And it's Cuadrado. Çalhanoğlu battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kessie plays it forward. He's left his man. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Rebic. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that is... And the finish! Calabria. And it's Calabria. Bernardeschi. Played towards the front men. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Kessie. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bentancur. Chiellini. Plays it over to the other flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Cuadrado. Tries one! And he steered it beyond the post. Brahim Diaz tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Dybala. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And here's Cuadrado. Çalhanoğlu. He's through the middle. Rebic. Bernardeschi. Arthur. Chiellini. Chiellini goes looking. Rebic. Hoists it forward and helps available out wide. And that's that. Milan a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Hernandez, chip through, could be thinking about a shot here. Chalano, and they've been caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Rabiot. He's got through. He's got the ball. He shapes to shoot. Rabiot. Alexandro. Chiesa. Alexandro plays it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Kessié. Hoists it forward. Out to the right. Calabria goes on an adventurous run. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's played forward. Now it's Cuadrado. Brahim Diaz. Kessié. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options out wide. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cleared away. Chiesa tries to get it forward quickly. Calabria gets it back. Brahim Diaz. Calabria. Brahim Diaz. It's a loose ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. Brahim Diaz! And the second time, it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Milan have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kjaer. Kessié. Forward it goes. And help's available out wide. Oh, not quite. Hernandez, and it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Great lead! And more! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Calabria. Milan look out of sight already. They'll struggle to let it slip from here. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That is terrific skill. Time to deliver. Chooses to go. He's had a go! And he should have made it four.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Çalhanoğlu gets into some space. Steered in. It was always going to be the keepers.
Chiesa.
He acknowledges that he should have come up. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Milan totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chiellini drives it forward. Hoists it forward. And that has been cleared. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Kjaer. Calabria. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's Calabria. Plenty waiting in the middle. Plays it back. Quick run, hits one! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He scuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kessié has got himself a free kick. Brahim Diaz. Kessié. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, sweet feet. Kessié. Çalhanoğlu. It's come from Rebic! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Chiesa. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good interception. Bentancur. Rabiot. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Kessié. Brahim Diaz. Into the channel. That's not going to make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brahim Diaz. Rabiot. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Going through. Calabria. Kessié. And it's Calabria. Looks to drop one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Danilo. Juventus keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. De Ligt switches it towards the other side. Kessié. Rebic. Plays it out to the flank. Hit into the middle. Towering header! No joy, but a decent try. Hernandez. Kia. Calabria. It's a terrific surge down the right. A nice touch. Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! Goal! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu provides an outlet. Looking for a decent ball in. In once more. And a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Kessié. Going for goal! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Rebic played out to the right. Finds himself eased off the ball. Alexandro demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Rebic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Alexandro. And now the breakaway. Oh, good ball. It's come loose.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Juventus can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bentancur plays it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's picked him out. Gets the ball and the shot! No, that's just wide.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
No way through there. Szczesny sends that a long way. Rabiot. Quadrado with the crossfield ball. Rabiot. Hits one! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Danilo. Chiellini. Rabiot. Chiesa.
Can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Hernandez. Quadrado gets it back. Quadrado hits that long.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's Calabria. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Danilo. Danilo goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Kjaer plays it out to the flank. Come back to the keeper. Throw it. He's made good progress from a deep position. Tries to pick out a teammate.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Forward it goes. Quadrado. Danilo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Calabria tries to get it forward quickly. Kessié. That's sprayed out wide. That's a promising ball. Çalhanoğlu in by up to meet it. He scores! A contest no more, but is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Half-time.
Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. There's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Milan have been simply outstanding in the first half for me, and I think the scoreline is a very fair reflection. Their boss, being the perfectionist he is, won't be happy that they haven't kept a clean sheet, but yeah, it looks like...
No question, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He could... has a hit! Clears it out of harm's way. Rebic. Çalhanoğlu. Danilo. Cuadrado. Oh, that is lovely footwork. So who's he picking out? The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Could move up a gear here. Brought forward. Shot at goal! Out the best in the keeper.
Juventus know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Calabria drives it forward. Kessié. Hernandez. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rabiot. Chiellini. Chiellini goes looking. Alexandro looking to run onto it. They get a throw in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Çalhanoğlu, he's left his man. Bentancur, Cuadrado. Bentancur, Chiellini. Bentancur plays it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brahim Diaz gets it out to the wing. It's got through to him. And he heaves it forward. Milan have it back and they can go again. Yard plays it over to the other flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu will set up 2 goals. Çalhanoğlu goes on a charge down the left. Gorgeous control there. Oh, he's been flattened there. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez. Lovely feet. Well, no doubt someone is being given special... Rebic! Oh, terrific save.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Brahim Diaz. Oh, what a ball! Gets up to head it! And in it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
De Ligt. Rabiot. Calabria. Brahim Diaz. Rebic. He's good for it! Oh, taken with style! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward. Rabiot. Bentancur. Brahim Diaz battles to win it back. Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. In with the challenge. Juventus have a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And he's produced a beauty. Still trying to make a game of this. Kjaer. Calabria. And back to base. Out for a throw. Chiesa. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Quadra. Big chance! It's broken loose.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Cuadrado. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Calabria. It has to... Rebic! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Too high.
Rebic did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Bentancur. Cuadrado. Danilo. De Ligt. Bentancur. Chiellini. Kessié. Hernandez tries to switch the play. And help's available out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Juventus have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Brahim Diaz. Rebic. Well played, he saw that coming. Back to the keeper and go again. Bentancur. Forward it goes. Has gone out. Juventus are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rebic. Calabria. Whipped in. Gets up to head it! No, he can't turn it in. The changes then in quick succession. And that's been won straight back, out to the right. Cuadrado. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Out to the left it goes. Rabiot. Has he found his man? Bernardeschi. And it's Rabiot. Over to the left. Good take. Has a goal! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rabiot. Rabiot goes looking. Bernardeschi. He gets past his man. And that's been repelled. Hernandez can hoist it clear. Rebic. Brahim Diaz gets it out to the wing. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's making good use of it. Has a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Juventus are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Hernandez knocks it away. Çalhanoğlu. Kessié goes long. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuadrado. De Ligt. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Beautifully done. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. And it's Cuadrado. Rabiot. Clark plays it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, really good feet from him. Turns and goes back. Ronaldo, who has made his impact already. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Rabiot. Rebic. Plays it out to the wing. Çalhanoğlu. Across the field it goes. Calabria hurtling down that right flank. That could spell trouble. Bernardeschi, he's got away. He's gone for it! And that's wide.
Juventus are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Just brushed off the ball there. De Ligt. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays it out wide. Calabria can get it clear. Danilo. Can he find a finish now? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Kessié. And there's a long ball. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Rebic's cross. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now can he finish? Bernardeschi. Quadrado with the crossfield ball. Bernardeschi. Rabiot. Shapes to shoot. And that's past the post. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. De Ligt. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Defenders on the back foot. Can't get the better of his opposite number. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He spotted the run and played him through. Calabria. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danilo. Arthur. Quadrado. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo. Rabiot. Gets it back. Rebic, played out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. Decent ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan was of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.